Welcome to Playz Diecast Racing, the home of Thunder Mountain Raceway, for round 3 action in the International Diecast Racing. Before we get started tonight, we need to check the all-important point standing heading into this crunch final group stage. As you can see, the bottom 2 have got a mountain of work to make up if they have any chance of getting through the semi-final. After travelling thousands of miles around the world, these cars are looking a little less new and a bit more second-hand, but the main issue we'll find tonight will be driver fatigue after all those miles travelled. But I'm sure they'll be ready to turn it on when it comes time. So let's go ahead and meet the drivers in Group B. In the 88, we have Rocket Doopy. Driving in the 82, Mark Pan. In 15, Cobra. And in 1, Sam Hall. So here we go, this is it, Group 2B, Round 3, and they're away. We got Cobra in pole with Sam Hall right beside him in race 1. Cobra goes spinning like a helicopter through the sky, knocks out Rocket Doopy. We got Mark Pan, he goes over on his roof, and Sam Hall collects the maximum points haul after massive carnage on this first and opening race, and somehow Cobra does bring it home. I have no idea how Cobra's done that. Looking to the replay for the first time, you can see Cobra's clobbered inside the wall, spun his car around in the air, left Rocket Doopy nowhere to go. Here he is, upside down, wheels still spinning on race 1. That's a big challenge to come back from, seeing he's at the bottom of the ladder to start with. But the amazing thing here, apart from Mark Pan losing it on the last corner while in the lead, is somehow Cobra has brought it home and collected 3 points. So that was only lap 1. Here we go, lap 2. Sam Hall with Rocket Doopy right beside him. So it's Cobra and Rocket Doopy get together again, and Rocket Doopy's on his roof. Sam Hall's turned around, left an opportunity for Mark Pan to slide his way through. And it's Sam Hall coming home for another victory. Oh, look at that! It's Rocket Doopy! How did he do that? So through turn 2 again, Cobra and Rocket Doopy got together. That left Rocket Doopy on his roof. Somehow managed to bring it home in the end. Crawling through the kink there. Further down the track, Sam Hall spins it around, goes backwards. That allows Mark Pan to close right up onto his bumper. Look at this for a move. Slides right down the inside. Cobra had no answer to that move. Mark Pan bouncing off the walls through the last corner. Right side up. And here comes Rocket Doopy coming home like a rocket. Quick look at the points. It's Sam Hall and scraps between the rest of them. On pole is Rocket Doopy, right beside him, Mark Pan. Oh, Rocket Doopy's gone on to his lid again, and it's Cobra that gets held up by him this time. Mark Pan spins it around. So that leaves Sam Hall, the last man standing, with an open road in front of him, taking yet another victory. There's absolute chaos here in this first group tonight. Cars littered all around the track. And for the 3rd race in a row, it's chaos between Cobra and Rocket Doopy. Well, this time around, Rocket Doopy didn't need any help. He's done it all himself. He's left the 3 cars following a big task to try to get around him. Cobra gets held up. Not too sure what happened to Mark Pan. You might see it here on the reverse angle. Oh, he's just tipped it up on the last corner and just comes short of the line. Look at that. It's Sam Hall rubbing his hands together and maximum points haul. Will he take a clean sweep? So for this race, Mark Pan will take us on pole. Cobra beside him on the front row, and they're away already. So Mark Pan gets it all sort of crooked and awkward there and comes through the corner and knocked the cars off the road. Oh, Cobra's gone up the side of the track. Mark Pan's pitched it into the wall, and I don't know what's happened to Sam Hall. Hang on here, we got some serious concerns going on for Cobra. We got the chopper in the sky. We've got emergency crews on the scene as we speak. Oh, let's just hope for the best here. This could be tragedy. He's gone a long, long way. He's gone from the top of the mountain. But we do have emergency crew there, tending assistance straight away. Look at this. Mark Pan's got a really awkward out of the top part of the track. Bunched up the cars, and you see Cobra off the side of the track using the signage as almost like a ramp, and he's gone off the side of the track from the very top just about. Crashes into the bottom. Look at this, he's hit the wall. The other side of the wall, the other side of the track. Mark Pan's just steered away. You can see why he's gone over. Oh my goodness, what would you imagine? A car coming out in front of you, airborne. And that's what's happened to Sam Hall. He's collected the end of Mark Pan. Look at this, Cobra. Rocket Doopy and Cobra yet again. But look at the signage here. It's almost like it's used it as a ramp. Mark Pan's seen him. He's gone, oh! Steered straight to the left into the wall. You can understand why he's gone over. What a sight to see. Well, he's been rushed away to hospital. That's all we know at the moment. There's his car. Just got word coming through. Nah, he's fine. He's up on the starting line. Away we go again. It's amazing that Cobra's survived that. There's no roll hoop in that car. They all managed to get through to the kink. Some good moves going on there. Mark Pan's gone on his roof. Rocket Doopy, Sam Hall. Oh, it's not gone off. We've got Sam Hall off. We've got Mark Pan off. And look who's come home. It's Rocket Doopy. In reverse even. Taking a victory on the mountain. Oh, he's in the airborne. Mark Pan has just turned it on. I think he's gone a bit too hard. Rocket Doopy's got into him, it looks like. Cobra said, I'm not going down there again. Stops in the middle of the track, and who can blame him? Sam Hall's tried to go around the outside, loses speed. Mark Pan's get pissed off by Rocket Doopy, and he's the last man standing. We'll have a quick look at those points, but we'll look at them more closely at the end. But it's Sam Hall who's the class of the field. Before we head off to Group A, let's give a shout out to Marcus Firegone and all the track hosts that are taking part in this IDRL. So as we look forward to Group A, we've got the track officials and marshals out on the track cleaning it up after the chaos that ensued from Group B. And these Group A cars and drivers have travelled the same distance as Group B. They're looking a little bit tired, but they will turn it on to try to score those crucial points to try to qualify for that all-important semi-final. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Group A. Let's meet the drivers. Driving in 69 is Arlo. Number 6, Bolo Brown. In number 99 is Lily the Dog. In 113 is Mr. Dark. These guys are quick to get away. We got Lily the Dog right beside him, Arlo in race 1. Oh, Lily the Dog gets it all sorts of sideways, managed to gather it up. Arlo doesn't. And that leaves Lily the Dog and Mr. Dark to try to chase him down, and he comes on fast and can't get there. So here we see Arlo and Bolo Brown sitting halfway up the course. We'll have to go to the IDRL replay to check out what happened. And from this angle you can see Arlo's got a little bit loose coming out of the corner, clipped the wall, that spun him around, left Bolo Brown nowhere to go. Not too sure why they come to a halt, but they sat there while the other two raced on. Lily the Dog round the corner, nice line, but look, Mr. Dark closing in, and unfortunately just can't get there. And looking at the points, that's a poor start for Arlo, who's sitting third coming into this round. So he'll take us off from pole from this second race, right beside him, Bolo Brown, and they're underway. As they go on to turn 2, it's all single file, all sorts of angles going on there, and it's Lily the Dog on the roof. Arlo left alone on the track. Round the last corner, a little bit sideways with a finish line in front of him, taking the maximum points haul. If we look back up the track, we see Bolo Brown, Lily the Dog together. Lily the Dog's gone over, Bolo Brown's all over. Mr. Dark, the unlucky one, getting caught up behind both of them. Dark does force his way through, but loses all speed, stops off and gets a hot dog. And that leads Arlo to make up for his first round disappointment. So we got a dark brown front row. Bolo Brown inside, Dark on the outside, and away they go. The Dark Arlo go too wide, turn 2. They're all single file going through the kink, and oh, Lily the dog's got on the lid again. Bolo Brown, oh, sideways up on his side. Arlo pushes his way through, takes a victory. Dark takes second place, and somehow Bolo Brown performs a miracle and comes home third. It was all looking pretty clean to this point. Lily the dog steps it out, hits the nose against the wall, and somehow tips it on the lid again. See here, sideways into the catch fencing. That's done the damage. And you can see here, Bolo Brown, I don't know what was going on with him there. He's on his side, he's on his door, he's on his roof. Manages to put it back onto the tyre. Look at this. I just don't understand how he's got that angle on the car. He's drifting on his side of his tyres. Arlo just said, get out of my road, budges him. And you look back, you see Mr. Dark, he's fully airborne as he goes past Bolo Brown, takes second place. And Bolo Brown, Miracle Man, somehow brings it home. But this is a picture of the IDRL right there. Dark, airborne. At the points, Arlo's making up for that first round disappointment, and Lily the dog's been actually quite disappointing with only one victory and 2 DNFs. So it's Dark on the front row, Lily the dog right beside him. Bolo Brown, Lily the dog's too wide, and look at Lily the dog's basically gone around the outside of Dark there into the last corner. She's going to bookend to take a victory first and last in this series. Dark, consistent, and Arlo. Look at Bolo Brown yet again on his lid. He's loving that position. Too wide. Lily the dog's just rounded him up, gone past. Bolo Brown, thanks for coming. The important pass here is Lily the dog. We'll see it in slow-mo here. Lily the dog is miles behind Mr. Dark. Lined him up, gone around the outside, realises it's too late, moves up, but Lily the dog's already gone past and just dropped the hammer. Beautiful line coming around that last corner, but Mr. Dark hasn't done yet. He's trying to give it his all. Gets a little bit too squirrely, but he's a consistent finisher. And then Arlo, third place. So Lily the dogs come storming back into contention. Dark finishing third, and Arlo a class of the field here. Is it enough? Well, just tallying up the points now to see where they all come. And while they do that, I'd like to take this moment to thank all the drivers who have come here to the mountain. We thoroughly enjoyed having you. Unfortunately, there's only 3 that's going on, but you're all winners. Fabulous effort, guys. Thank you very much. So as they come into the final round, Lily the dog was sitting at the top. Rocket Doobie right at the bottom. Sam Hall with a massive points haul this round might push himself in contention. I don't know, I'm not a mathematician. Yes, and he does it. So the top 3 continuing on to the semi-finals is Sam Hall, Arlo, and Lily the dog. The big loser tonight is Mark Pan with a massively disappointing round, only picking up the solitary 3 points. But it's all about these 3. Congratulations, drivers. So up next, Aussie Diecast Racing. Make sure you check that out. But from here, Thunder Mountain Raceway in sunny Queensland, Australia. Thank you very much for joining us here at the IDRL. And until next time, see ya.